So Ye has been going off on Twitter lately, and I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on this whole situation. Now, being someone who really loves the hip hop industry, well, I wouldn't say loves, because there's a lot of sketchy and shady shit that goes on behind the scenes, but the artists that these labels have helped become and the culture as a whole is something that I'm clearly fascinated by. It's extremely influential, especially in my life, subconsciously or not. Now, I say all of that to say this: musically, Kanye West is a genius, bruh, and is one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time. Arguably has the best discography in terms of diversity, quality, and just overall impact in the genre. But besides the music part, I'm usually not the biggest fan of Kanye's thought process or his practices or how he handles certain situations, bruh. The things that he says can be ridiculous sometimes and just outright absurd, bro. As well as him thinking that he's a messiah or Moses or God himself. Like, bro, relax. We all bleed the same. I've never seen anyone in my entire life with the amount of egotistical, narcissistic attitude as much as Kanye West, for real. At least from what we see from the outside. With that being said though, he's been going in on the music industry, bro. Rightfully so. Like, this time I may have to be on his side with this one. I wish more artists would say these things, but then again, not many artists even have the slightest amount of platform as Kanye. Russ has been saying this shit for what seems like years already.
So let's say a rapper signs to a label, gets $1 million, right? Okay. That $1 million, most of these rappers are paying their manager 20%. Most of them are also paying the lawyer 5% and the business manager 5%. So that's 10% for them and 20% for the manager. So it's 30% total commissions that has to come off the top. So of the $1 million, take off $300K. Right? Because that's 30%. So you're at $700K. The reason why motherfuckers go broke is because they get $1 million and think they have $1 million to spend. No, you don't.
But now all of a sudden that Ye is saying it, it's shaking the internet. Obviously he's way bigger than Russ, so it does make sense. Now he has been saying a whole lot of truth in these tweets, bro. Pause the video if you want to read all of these, because I could go on and read all these tweets, but come on, that's boring. I just want to give my opinion on all of this. I do like how Hit Boy is getting involved with this. I really want to see what other artists are going to step up and talk about this. Now, for the whole artists deserve to own their masters thing, I'm like 50-50 on that, bro. And here's why. Put yourself in these big corporations' shoes for a second. Let's say you're a big shot in one of these labels. You discovered an artist when he barely had any clout, maybe a little underground buzz like 10 to 20K followers on Instagram, a couple thousand plays on SoundCloud, and then you sign them with a contract that they signed. Mind you, it's not your fault whether they read it or not, and you turn him or her into a star. Now they doing shows, there's crazy promo everywhere for them, everything's good. Now all of a sudden when they start to go broke after buying jewelry worth 200K, 300K in cars, cribs, etc., they want to own their masters? Get the fuck out of it. It's not happening. That's not your problem that they didn't save their money or invest in it properly. Well, should have gone independent is what I'm thinking if I'm the label. Now, if I'm the artist, at the same time, it's like, bro, if it wasn't for my talent, my charisma, my energy that I'm putting out there, and hours of the grind in the studio, then you wouldn't be eating either. So I do think when an artist gets to a certain status, like a couple successful projects in, yeah, they're probably gonna feel a little entitled to their masters because they think they deserve it. So, you know, it's like a 50-50 thing, because then if they do get their masters, that's an L for the label, bro. You know damn well they don't want to do that. It's happened to YoungBoy. I think he said he wanted to do like 4 albums for free if he can own his masters, and they still wouldn't do it. So the moral of the story is either you grind your ass off, stay independent, and try to make a name for yourself and eat that way, or take a quicker route, sign a deal, and do what they tell you. That's kind of how the game goes, bro. It's been like that for decades. Selling your soul, this and that, rappers being puppets, etc. is not new. But I just think in this day and age with social media, everything and everyone has a voice and a platform to speak out on these things. Hell, even I'm talking about it. You watching this video right now, I have a platform to talk about it, and I don't even make music. I could see why an artist would sign, because some rappers be rapping for damn near 20 years and never get on, trying to stay independent. It's really about who you know, man. Now, I do think Kanye needs to he needs to be careful, bro, because I don't know, man. People that are, I guess, quote unquote, this woke, you know, and say all these things and expose the industry usually doesn't end very well. So I just hope everything turns out all right. What would you do though? Go the independent route or sign a deal knowing you won't be able to own your masters? Quick money or slow money? Let me know in the comments. I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.